Hey star-powered friends, thanks for clicking on my video. I'm tuning in to Libra Sun, Moon, and Rising via the Pisces March 2019 new moon. March 6th, we have our next new moon. Please click on my video below to access my Pisces new moon March 2019 video. And the key aspect, most key aspect to the Pisces new moon is a four planet conjunction that comprises of 6 conjunctions, and conjunctions are thrusts. So we're being thrusted through something that wants to come through the Piscean life stream. And for you, dear Libra, cardinal air sign Libra, you who are in the artistic quadrant of the zodiac wheel. There's 3 signs that really powerfully make up the artistic quadrant of the zodiac wheel, and it's Libra, Scorpio, and Sagittarius. And there's an awakening happening inside of you, Libra, right now. There's a real awakening because you are essential. It is essential for you to really come to your truth. And this time right now, so that you can authenticate yourself, and you're in a process of authenticating yourself and clearing out all these voices, because you're one of 2 signs that is very impressional, where the environment impresses upon you, the psychic, emotive environment. The unconscious underlying environment presses upon you, Libra, and when you were a child, all those voices got inside of you. You are a cardinal air sign, but your undertone, your secondary element is water. So you do live in a watery realm, but in an airy way as well. So you are very much the mediation sign, and the thing that you're really learning to mediate is to mediate the voices that are sifting yourself out of all the voices, all the choices, the confusion that's lived inside of you of how to be in relationship, because you're a supremely relational sign and you love to be in relationship, and your joy is in relationship, but your agony is in relationship as well. So, and the most agonizing, I get very excited here because I've got 4 planets in the sign of Libra. The most agonizing thing for you, Libra, is that you are in agony of not understanding who you are. So what needs to be revisioned for you so that you can really tap into your vision is establishing a strong emotional foundation inside of yourself, that you're able to identify yourself and your emotions, which is what's happening with Saturn and Pluto and Capricorn this year, this big year of Saturn and Pluto being in a conjunction from December 2018 through until the early days of 2020 into spring. So this really big process that you're in is establishing a strong emotional foundation. So getting clear about yourself and who you are, and communicating yourself. Again, the process of authenticating yourself. And also where you're getting courageous. With Chiron and Aries up there in your house of relationship, you're getting courageous. You're coming out with your truth in all kinds of ways. So with Jupiter and Sagittarius being in your 3rd house, you are again intensely relational and a collaborator as well. So being artistic in these new artistic dreams that are opening up your dream field with the Piscean stellium in your 6th house of health and wellness and ecology. Your ecology, also the way the causes of the earth inspire you to grow, because there is a great cause on this earth, and you're really inspired by the great cause of, these high value system that you hold for the earth. So dream your Piscean dreams for the earth, for the environment. Where the revolution's happening for you as well is with Uranus in the 8th house, is bringing your femininity out more into the open, your sensuality, your artistry, you're intensely relational. Libra. You're all about relationships, partnership. You want a partner, you want to be in a relationship, but you need to be you. And so that's really the fairness and equality that you're seeking. And that's how you arrive to fairness and equality, is that you've got to fully arrive to the table. With Uranus in your early house of the eighth house, there's something to open up in your sensuality. There's a real groundbreaking open. It's also a house of transformation. It's an alchemical house. So you're opening up your feminine channels. You need to connect with your body, and you need to get real with that, because that is where your heart lives, in your joy, and where you're going to find deep fulfillment, Libra. It's in this, it's in your body, it's in movement, it's in art. And yes, you are also a counseling sign, and those things are good for you as well, as you really learn the art of relating and being in relationship. But there's this whole other level of relating through art. So it's the art of relating, and relating through art. That is such a good one. It just came through, and you saw that. that just happened, and that's just helped me get something even more about this sign. So, of which I am indebted to in this life. So bringing out your artistry with all the Piscean new mooning Pisces and Mercury going retrograde in the 6th house, and really bringing really sharing yourself emotionally in this environment that has to do with collaboration. So you need to collaborate with your dreams. You need to collaborate in all the ways that even the Earth's causes are inspiring you to come to new levels of sharing your emotions, and also how very much you're a sign that feels, and you feel the disharmony on the planet. So it's this deep Piscean dream that's dreaming you, Libra, is calling you to want to collaborate. You're going to find a lot of happiness in collaboration, but it's through art, it's through equality, it's this equal power zones. You want to get out of these habits of working for other people. There's something that happens with Libra and Virgo, with Virgo in the 12th house. It's where you get caught up. It's because it's a sign that likes to work with other people. You can end up working for other people too long, and being in lower power zones when it's time to be your own boss. And so working on those quadrants, those areas of your life. North Node in Cancer's in your 10th house of your career and your public expression and position. So it's time to bring yourself out in your personal story, because we've got the North Node in Cancer. So bringing yourself out more into the open, into the shared field, because you are a family. The ways in which you orient through relationships, Libra, and family, and you do have this cushiony vision of reality that you know what you want and feeling. When you really get down deep into the lifeblood of Libra and Cancer fills your 10th house, and it's this longing, we're all, let's be friends, let's all love, can we all just get along, those kinds of feelings that are very real to you. So finding your circles of belonging, Cancer, creating a circle of belonging that you belong to, that you're the creator of. You need to create something. It's time to create. Be a creator, and be a leader creator in your life. So you're being called in some leadership, some way, to create circles, to create a tribe, to create a community. I'm a perfect example of that right now. I am a living example of this right now, because I've got 4 planets and 3 personal planets in the sign of Libra. I can speak to that in this YouTube community tribe that I'm creating right now. And please subscribe as I'm building my tribe. And so that's really what it is. It's creating a like-mindedness in the good and true and beautiful ways, and the revolutionary ways of evolving ourselves and really coming into our individuality, because we are in the age of individualism, fully arriving to the age of individualism, with Uranus coming in, going into the sign of Taurus on March 6th, hours before the new moon in Pisces. So I'm wrapping this up. Any key points with the Jupiter and Sagittarius? Again, Jupiter is lighting up your art quadrant house. Get out there, share, collaborate, expand, spread, but totally be yourself, Libra. It's time to be yourself. I'm offering readings, $55 for 30 minutes, $110 for 1 hour. We'll meet, and I'll record the call, and you'll get a copy. Email me at starpoweralchemy@gmail.com. Sending you all much love.